Coming up, we have your December 2023 Las Vegas high-rise market update.
Hey everyone, I'm Kristen.
And I'm Christina.
And we are the Thomas Group with Real Broker, your local Las Vegas and Henderson realtors.
And today we have your December 2023 high-rise market update here in Las Vegas. And stick around till the end because I'm going to tell you a little bit about some new information, some details about a high-rise called Panorama that I've just had a few sales in there this past month and just wanted to keep you posted on some of those details.
Great, can't wait.
Yeah. All right, so we'll get into the numbers. So we're going to start with the median sales price, which was $384,000, which is down 3.8% from this time last month and up 1.3% from this time last year.
So I mean that's pretty stable. The prices vary like pretty widely in the high-rise market, but that's showing that the prices have stayed quite stable over the last year.
Yeah.
What about the average?
Average sales price is $530,000, which is down 13.3% from this time last month and down 15.1% from this time last year.
Okay. Yeah, I mean that's bigger, but again, I think we're coming towards the end of the year, so we do kind of tend to see prices drop a bit toward the end of the year.
Definitely, that's very typical.
Yeah.
All right, so we'll move on to closed. We had 62 closings, which is up 6.9% from this time last month and up 14.8% from this time last year.
Yeah, that's really good.
It is good, and I know we've talked about this, and I think even last month we were talking about how it was getting a little bit busier than normal for this time of year.
Right, that's definitely reflected. How about the pending sales?
Pending sales, we have 78.
Wow.
Yeah, so that's really a jump, especially for this time of year. Again, for this time of year.
That's surprising.
So that's up 2.6% from this time last month, and it's up 34.5% from this time last year.
Wow. Yeah, so we'll have a strong start to next year then.
Yes, definitely. So inventory, we have 330, which is down 4.3% from this time last month, and it's down 16.7% from this time last year.
Wow, yes, so demand's increasing, inventory's decreasing, so imagine there'll be some upward pressure on prices coming up here in the new year.
Yeah, it's very exciting. All right, now new listings, we have 103. Which is down 18.9% from this time last month, and it's up 24% from this time last year.
Okay, we'll have to keep our eye on new listings because that'll definitely tell us what's going to be happening with that inventory.
Yep. So months of inventory, we have 6.4, which is down 8.6% from this time last month, and it's down 28.9% from this time last year.
Yeah, so the shrinking months of inventory is showing that the supply is not keeping up with demand. So, basic economics, like as we said, I would expect prices to be going up a little bit.
Yep, I would agree. All right, so average days on market, we have 42, which is down 38.2% from this time last month and down 38.2% from this time last year.
That's really low days on market for high rise.
It really is, which again, I know I keep saying this, but this is just very interesting for it to be happening at this time of year. But I think it is because people are, like you said, expecting to see that those prices are going to be coming up and they want to get in now. And even though it's the holidays, I've definitely had a lot of people reach out and a lot of interest. So
great.
Yeah.
So what do you have to share with us about Panorama?
So Panorama, we've talked a little bit about it before. This high rise is on the just west of the Strip, and it's a really great location. It really gives you that access to the Strip without being on the Strip.
Yes.
So it's really kind of one of a kind, honestly, because there's so many other high rises like the one, which is down Las Vegas Boulevard.
Farther south.
On the south side, exactly. But it's not really walkable to get to the Strip, you know?
So you can walk from Panorama to the Strip.
You can.
About how long would that take you?
Maybe 15 minutes to get to like city center because it's just right. It's across the freeway, but you can take Harmon and go across. And I mean, maybe when it's, 110 degrees outside, you might not want to do that. But you're just so close. So you have city center right there, all the amenities of the Strip. And they also have a car service, which is really cool. So you can just sign up and get a ride to the Strip or to the airport.
And that's included in your HOA dues.
Yeah.
Wow, that's really useful.
Isn't that cool?
Wow.
Yeah. So this, like I said, this location, these amenities, it just really, it appeals to a lot of people. I know a lot of people who use this as like a second home, a lot of people who live there full time even, people that work on the Strip, so many different, there's just a large variety of people that live there. So
what's the price point in Panorama?
Well, it definitely depends. So in the like 500s up to multi-million if you want a penthouse. Yeah.
But you can get in the 500s on a lower level unit. Okay.
Yeah, exactly. With maybe not as great of a view, a little bit of a lower floor, but yeah, it's definitely possible.
Okay.
So I've actually just recently closed on a couple of units there at Panorama, and one of my clients was an investor. And I think I've had a lot of investors reach out to me about condotels, and that's definitely the more popular, more like kind of obvious type of investment. But there are some really other great options for investment properties as well. So, especially if you can get hooked up with a really great property manager, which I've met one who does a lot of property management in Panorama and the Martin. So stay tuned. I'm going to get.
Do you happen to know what the minimum lease term is at Panorama?
It's 6 months.
That's good.
Yeah.
Because I think I've heard people say this. There's a lot of people now that, because they're working remotely, they're traveling from different city to different city. So you could do like a fully furnished rental there, right?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So that's another great investment opportunity. So
thanks for sharing.
Something to think about.
Yeah, very, very good information.
Well, if you are interested in a high-rise in Las Vegas, or if you're buying or selling, make sure that you reach out to me at our website. Our contact info is all there, thethomasgrouplv.com, and my extension is 4 for Christina.
All right, with that, we will see you in the next video.
Bye.